Hi there, everybody. Welcome to another album review. My name is Christian Eschbach. Hey everyone, continuing on with the AC/DC reviews. This is Blow Up Your Video, released in 1988. 20 years before my last review. Last review was Black Ice. For those of you that don't know, please, you can feel free to go watch that. This was released 20 years before that, and, well, I have less positive things to say about this one. Realistically, this album's got, depending on who you are, depends on where you're going to follow this album. But for me, this album's got 3, maybe 4 songs. 10 songs total on this album. The 80s were not a great time period, but you got Heat Seeker, which was and is still a pretty popular AC/DC song. I'm not a huge fan of Heat Seeker. Never have been, but I get why some people are. Not a bad tune. It's okay. That's the way I want to rock and roll. It's where the album's title track album's title comes from is, a line out of this song, Blow Up Your Video. Part of me wonders if, someone was pushing to call the song Blow Up the Video and they went with That's the Way I Want to Rock and Roll. I don't know. The whole way around, though, not a bad tune. It is one of the 3 or 4. I'm going to say 4. Heat Seeker being one. That's the Way I Want to Rock and Roll is another one. Those two were pretty decent. Heat Seeker was decent. Heat Seeker at least was something a little bit different, a little bit vibey. It's got a little bit of an edge to it compared to a lot of stuff that the band had been releasing over recent times. That's the Way I Want to Rock and Roll definitely falls into the basic AC/DC wrote 2 albums and repeated them over the years. Mean Streak is forgettable. Go Zone is forgettable. Kissin' Dynamite isn't bad. Nick of Time, forgettable. Some Sin for Nothing. If you're not listening, I wasn't paying attention at first when I was listening to the song, and I was like, wow, man. And I was hearing modern context, because instead of hearing Some Sin for Nothing, I was hearing Some Simp for Nothing, which I thought was kind of funny. You got Rough Stuff, which is okay. Two's Up. Two's Up, to me, is like the most standout song on this album. Heat Seeker and Two's Up are the 2 that sound the most interesting and new for AC/DC out of this time period. There's a real nice kind of dark edge to Two's Up that I really enjoyed. And then that leads into This Means War, which finishes off the album. It's an okay way to finish the album off. Realistically, the album starts off pretty strong, then just falls into AC/DC standards. Two's Up with something a little bit different, which was kind of cool. Everything in between, it borders between okay or whatever. The whole way around, Flick the Switch and Blow Up Your Video are the 2 AC/DC albums that probably catch the most crap for me as the most boring, cliche AC/DC albums to me. And Flick the Switch, I've honestly kind of changed my mind on a little bit over the years. I am going to have to do a Brian Johnson recap over albums and stuff like that eventually. But the whole way around, though, would I recommend Blow Up Your Video? No, I only own it to finish out the AC/DC collection. That's it. As a matter of fact, Tracy brought this album with her. When Tracy and I got together and solidified our union, we actually, and the true solidification of a union is we mixed our albums together. There was no more his, hers. We mixed them together and we got rid of the duplicates. Yeah, that was when you knew things were serious. Okay, that's when I knew I wasn't getting rid of her for life. So, that being said, Blow Up Your Video came with Tracy. It did not come with me. We did have quite a few AC/DC albums that we repeated, but this was one that was not high on my list to ever pick up. It was only to complete out the collection. That's it. Okay, folks, this was a really short one because realistically, this is a pretty basic AC/DC album. Once again, like I said, outside of completionism, I'm not a big one on recommending this album. Fly on the Wall is still, to me, is better than this one. I get into an argument with a lot of people over that one, but I honestly prefer Fly on the Wall over this one. Um, yeah, that's it, folks. Let me know what you think. That's what the comment section's for. Go ahead. Tell me, am I being hard on this album? Are there songs that I'm really not giving proper credence to, proper credit to? I mean, is there more than just Heat Seeker? That's the way I want to rock and roll and Two's Up. Is there really? Am I just being that harsh on this album? I don't know. Let me know what you. That's like I said, comment section. On your way down there, like button, subscribe button, bell for notifications. You'll see some links. Those will take you to different places within YouTube. You also, if you go down in the description or in the comments, I've started putting links down in the comments too because of algorithm stuff. Otherwise, folks, like button, subscribe button, bell for notifications. Peace, love, take care.